Venomized issue 2. Hey, you too can have your own symbiote, and if you act now, we'll send you a free symbiote so your friend can be one too. Shit, who hasn't been a symbiote in the Marvel Universe yet? Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you the fans can make a decision of what comic books to buy. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about Venomized issue number 2. That's right, fans. The poisons are taking over Prime Earth. That's right. And what happened in the last issue, we wound up seeing Cletus Cassidy gets captured, and we get to see the poisons trying to gain control of him so they can make him like the ultimate weapon. This book is written by Colin Bunn, and the artwork is done by Ivan Calello. The artwork is pretty good in this book. This is the one thing that this book has really going for it. I think the symbiotes look really awesome. I think Venom looks nice. Black Suited Spider-Man looks nice. And seeing all our heroes as symbiotes as well look really cool also. So it hits the mark with the artwork. So what do I think about this story? I think this story is just fun. I tend not to look at it too seriously and just enjoy it, kind of like I was a kid back in the 90s. So let's talk about what happened in this chapter of the story. So first things first is we wind up seeing Black Suited Spider-Man and Eddie Brock. They're going at it with each other because Black Suited Spider-Man sits there and says, Eddie, it's your fault while everyone's a symbiote. You have to be behind this. And so what happens is a little time passes and we see finally Eddie gets a chance to explain to Spider-Man saying, it's these poisons. They're the ones that are behind everything. We have to finish, we have to figure out a way how to stop these guys. So what happens is they wind up going to Aquamax, and we wind up seeing that they're trying to do experiments to get the symbiotes off the host, because that's the only way to stop this whole thing to begin with. But no one can figure out anything. They try doing all these different types of experiments and whatnot, and nothing becomes of it. Meanwhile, we get to see a couple of D-list heroes by the name of D-Man and Rage as the poisons come and they unleash their fatal fury over the humans and D-Man and Rage, and they suit them up with symbiotes as well. Good character interactions, though, between, obviously, with Spidey and Eddie. I think Colin Bunn hit that nail on the head. Liz Allen was up front and present in this issue as well, which I thought was really well done too. And then we get to see Anti-Venom here make his appearance because they feel that, hey, Anti-Venom, he's the one that can get the symbiotes off the host by killing them. But Eddie doesn't want any part of that either because it's killing the species. And Eddie, of course, has that soft spot. And Spider-Man finally agreed with him on that aspect of things. So the plot kind of thickens here in this particular issue where we get to see another anomaly, and the poisons want to take advantage of that. And so we find out that they mention the kid that likes to draw monsters, and that's his name is Kid Kajau. I can never say that name out, from Monsters Unleashed. He's the kid that can draw anything, and anything that he draws comes alive off of his drawing pad. So they feel if they can make him into a poison or transform him or whatever the case may be, that they can not only take over the Earth, but they can take over the galaxies. And so when the poisons make their way towards the terraformed island of Mu, we get to see that Elsa Bloodstone is waiting for him or for them, and we get to see a quick little battle happen. But the kid is made his way to New York City. Obviously, he's looking to help all the other heroes in some way, shape, or form. Probably, obviously, to draw additional heroes or whatever the case. So we go back to the bridge, and we get to see that D-Man and Rage, they wind up getting the symbiotes. And they're like, man, we're souped up, we're powered up, we can stop anything and anything we want. And so what happens is that this was a trap to lure all the other Avengers here that are already powered up with symbiotes, and the poisons unleash their little monsters to make them into poisons themselves and to join the hive. And it was this whole setup, and then by the time we wind up getting to the end of this issue, we get to see one of the white little creatures infect Thor, that obviously Jane Foster Thor, that has the symbiote, and she becomes a poison herself. And that's a heavy gun right there, and basically that's how the issue ends. So what do I think about this book? Like I said, this is one of those series that you either buy it or don't buy it, and if you do, just have fun with it. Because this is going to be one of those books, I think, that's not going to really infect the Marvel Universe all that much. The only thing that I might think it might infect the Marvel Universe is obviously with Cletus Cassidy and where his future is going to be. But this is just fun. I enjoy it. Personally, I had a good time. I like it better than the crossover between X-Men Blue and Venom. I think because it takes place on the main Earth, and this is just like another type of invasion. So I had a lot of fun with it, and I'm interested to see where it goes. So I think at the end of the day, I'm going to give this, maybe a 3 3/4, almost 4 out of 5 stars. I had fun with it. Not much was progressed in this second issue, but hey, it's cool to see all these superheroes as Venoms, right? What's wrong with that? It's a good time. We're going to see where it goes from here. So guys, in the comments below, tell me if you're reading Venomized. Are you having as much fun with it as I am? And as always, guys, thank you so much. And if you like what you see, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification button. And until that next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. And thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.